So come onto your mat, feet hip width. Nice long spine. Feel the four corners of your feet and maybe just rock around a little bit, side to side, a little forward and back, and a little in a circle, just waking up center here. And then coming back to stillness, feeling nice, centered, and grounded. And just let your breath smooth out. All right. And let's go ahead and deepen the breath. So we've been working a lot this week on just taking the breath all the way around. Let's do that this morning. Exhale, belly button to spine. And now as you inhale, think about that breath filling front, sides, and back. And then exhale, release. Pressing belly button to spine. And then inhale, fill up all the way around. And exhale, release. And one more, inhale. And exhale, release. Okay, so now we're going to add some arms to the mix here. Hands down by your side, palms out. Those feet are still grounded. Inhale, float the arms up nice and long. Reach up. Now turn your palms toward the earth and take them right down through the center of your body, pressing away anything you don't want to carry into your practice. Inhale, reach up, drawing lots of energy for the day, for the rest of your week, your weekend, and exhale. Just release anything that is not serving you. And one more time like that. Reach, reach, reach. And exhale, take it down. All right, so we're going to do spinal moves to wake things up, and we're also going to include the shoulders a lot. So let's have soft knees and hips, and round slightly forward, take your elbows toward each other, and then the elbows go up, back, and down as you shine your heart up. And let's go like that, forward and back. Oh, really open up those shoulders and open the heart. Forward and back. And then come back to center, okay? And we're going to take the arms up and we're going to start making a clock. So make sure your feet are grounded here, okay? They stay in good touch. And inhale, we're lengthening ribs away from the hips. Spine is long, shoulders are soft. Inhale and tilt just about to a little bit to the left. So that might be 10 o'clock for you. Inhale, exhale, a little more to the left. Inhale, exhale, a little more to the left. Inhale, exhale, a little more to the left. And then smooth but slowly come on up. And we'll do the same thing to the right. Inhale, keeping the spine long. Exhale, to the right. Inhale, a little more to the right. Inhale, a little more to the right. Inhale, and as deep as you're going to go right this moment, to the right. Slow, smooth, inhale, up. Reach, reach, reach. We're going to go back over toward the left. I know the shoulders are like, what? Inhale, exhale, exhale a little more. Exhale a little more, and exhale a little more, and slow and smooth, reach up, and over to the right, to the right, to the right a little more, to the right a little more, and slow and smooth, reach up. Now make some big circles. Yeah, those shoulders worked really hard. And then go forward and back. Big circles relieving the shoulders here. All right, and shake it out. So we're going to work on a little twisting of the body, but we're going to let the whole body be involved. So take your feet slightly wider than hip width distance. Once again, the knees and hips are soft. And we're going to reach that left arm over to the right as you let the left heel come up. So the whole body's turning here and then to the left. So we're reaching left arm to the right, right arm to the left. And it's good to think about this. When you need to twist to reach something, allow your body to move with you. Okay, now we're going to start taking the arms a little higher. So reach up as you twist. Reach up as you twist. And keep reaching, reaching higher and higher. And then start taking it back down. And we'll start reaching toward the earth as you twist. Okay, just gentle here, right? And you only go to where your body feels comfortable going right now, this early in our practice. Reaching toward the earth and then coming back to center. Woo. Side to side. And then gently bring everything down. Heel toe your feet together and step it out. Shake out those legs. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, so we're going to come to the back of the mat. Find mountain pose now. And notice how your energy is moving, inhaling and exhaling. So we're going to do a lovely little knee down side plank with the opening. We've done this before, okay? And remember, you can go however you need to go right now. So if, coming forward into plank is not going to work for you, you can do it on the wall. All right, so here we go. Feet are hip width distance. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, gentle swan dive. Keep your knees and hips soft here. It's real early in our practice. Hands to the thighs. Shine your heart forward with a half lift. Now we need the hands to come to the mat. So bend, 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 and walk forward. We're coming into either a knee up or knee down plank. Yep, the spine is in good position here. We're not sway back. We're not up here. Okay, and now we're going to lift to a downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Bring your right knee down. Spin your left foot to the mat and float your left arm up. So yes, you've opened to the left. Now bring that left hand down. Come back to downward facing dog. Bring your left knee down. Pardon my back here. And float the right arm up. And come down into downward facing dog and walk your hands back towards your feet. Then when you get here, float the arms out and up as your palms touch and your hands come heart center. Okay, is that okay? Everybody ready to go second time through? Let's float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. We're just going to bring the hands to the mat. Walk forward to your plank. Knees up or down. Just checking it out. So you guys go into your plank. Down dog here. Yeah. Right knee down. Float it open to the left. Yeah. Left hand down. Coming back to down dog. Now left knee down. Excellent. Float it open to the right. Yeah. Okay. Bring your hand down. Come back to downward facing dog. And let's go ahead and bend one knee and then the other. Pedaling the feet. Pressing heel, 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 heel. Press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold, and press both heels down and hold. Bring the knees down and sit off to the side. Okay, let's find a little seated mountain pose here, just so we can transition for a moment with the spine nice and long. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's shake it out. Let's have time, let's go into some core, yay, and then we'll do hip opening. So we're gonna do core first and hip opening. All right, feels like a good day for a boat. Who knows, you might wanna be out on a canoe or something this weekend. Okay, so let's engage the spine. Arms forward. Find your core engagement point here. Okay, and we're going to go right knee up. Okay, you guys know a lot of modifications for this, changes. You can keep your both feet down, but we're going right knee up here, high boat on the right, and extend the right leg, take it back, low boat, and come on up. Okay, if you want a little more intensity, you're going to keep that right leg straight. Take it down, and up, low boat to high. We're keeping the heel and shoulders about 3 inches off the mat. We're not tucking the chin, we're looking up toward the ceiling, and up, and low boat here. Now option, bring the arms overhead for a canoe. Bring your hands by your side, come up, and release, woo! Shake out those legs. Okay, is everybody all right with that? Does anybody need any kind of options that I haven't talked about? Okay, let's try it on the left. Left knee up. Remember, the spine is long, arms are forward, we're in core engagement, and there's no chin tuck happening here. Extend your left leg, take it back. Now your left heel and your shoulders are about 3 inches off the mat, and come up. Take it down, and come up. Take it down, and come up. This time we take it down and hold. Option, bring the arms up by the ears, canoe. Arms forward and up, and release. Woo, shake it out. Inhale and exhale. All right, so we're going to try that with 2 legs. We'll give it 1 shot. Arms forward. You can do it with 2 feet on the mat too. Okay, high boat, low boat. Back to high and release. If that's not your thing, do 2 right, 2 left. Otherwise, we're going to do 4 doubles. Okay? And guess what? Why don't we throw in that canoe option each and every time? Yeah. Remember the word I just said, option. Nicole's like, yeah, really? Okay. 2 feet up, arms forward. Here we go. Low boat, canoe option, arms forward and up. Take it low. Canoe, arms forward and up. We only have 2 more. If you're going single leg, switch to your other leg. Forward and up. And 1 more. Arms forward, up, and release. Whew. Okay. Let's get a little bit of oblique stuff going. Roll down. After this, don't forget we have nice hip release here. Take your arms out to a T. Bring your knees in towards your chest and gently just take the knees side to side. That's our whole move. You can stay right here doing this. Okay? You can go a little deeper to the right and center and left. Okay? You can go to the right, extend your legs, bend your knees, and come center to the left. Extend your knees, bend and center. So one of those, we're going to rock side to side a few times. So we're going to the right, extension option, center, and to the left, extension. And you can just rock side to side. Remember, you can keep this very, very slight movement, or you can go side, extend, side, extend. We're just paying attention to where our bodies are this morning, what our bodies are telling us. The next time you go left, you'll be even. So come back to center. Just hold on to your legs and just rock around a little bit. Inhaling and exhaling. All right. So we're going to bring the left foot down. Hold on to the right thigh and just let that right leg come out to the side and back, out and back. So now we're just letting those hips start to open here. Put your right foot on your left thigh. You can take your arms out to a T, and that left leg could straighten any amount or not at all. Take your left hand outside your right leg and gently come over to the left with that right leg. Okay, we want to start feeling this in the hip. As you come back to center, let your right ankle slide over your left thigh and draw your right shin in towards you with your right foot flexed. Hold on to your right shin and let those hips move around. So they might go side to side and back and forth and in a circle. Just a nice smooth move here. Now cross tightly at the thighs here. No space in between the thighs. And hold on. So you've got your right hand on your left leg somewhere and your left hand on your right leg. And continue to move those hips around. And then release and unwind. Bring both feet to the mat. Take your left leg in. Hold on to that left leg. And go ahead and let it open and come back center. So you might be holding your shin, or you might be happier holding your hamstring right now. Come back center, place your left foot on your right thigh. Okay, your arms might be out from the shoulders, and let that right leg straighten any amount or not at all. Right hand to the outside of the left leg, and let that left knee come across to the right. And then come up to center, slide your left ankle across your right thigh, bring the right leg in towards you. Hold on to your left shin here, your left foot is flexed, and let those hips just move and move and move. Happy hips. And then slide your thighs toward each other so your legs are in a tight X. Hold on to opposite leg with opposite hand. Okay, you might be holding even onto your upper thigh. Inhale and exhale and move around. Back and forth, side to side, maybe in a circle. And release. 2 feet to the mat. Knees gently open and close. And then we're going to come to a nice little tabletop here. This can be done also at the wall. The knees are under the hips. The wrists can be right under the shoulders or a couple of steps forward of the shoulders. Okay, you can also roll up the top of your mat. This takes some of the angle out of the wrist. That's what we're doing here. Okay, if that's you and that's something you want to do. Okay, we're in a nice balanced tabletop here. And we're going to take the right leg back, tuck the toes, and roll over that right foot, forward and back. pressing the heel back. Give that foot a nice little massage. Hold the heel back. And let's do that on the left leg back. Roll over the foot. And press that left heel back. And bring it down. We're going to do one more thing for the hips now. That's a little rainbow. So take your right leg back and then out to the right. And think about a rainbow as you draw your right leg up and over to the left. Tap your toes down. Up and over to the right. We're making big rainbows here. Up and over. Up and over. And the next time your right foot is over to the left, hang out here for a moment. Inhale, and as you exhale, turn your gaze past your left arm and see if you spot your right foot back there. And then come back around and right knee down. Come up for a second, shake out those wrists, and we're going to rainbow on the left now. So come on back. Left leg back, out to the side, up and over to the right. Make those rainbows. Yes, there you go. Yeah. And the next time your left foot is over to the right, hold it there. And on your exhale, turn your gaze past your right arm. See if you spot your left foot back there. And then release. And come into child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide apart. Okay, your forehead is engaged with something, the mat or fists, your hands. And if this doesn't feel good to you right now, then come into some restful pose that does feel good. You might just sit up for a moment. And we're going to float our way to downward facing dog. And from down dog, take any journey that you like, bringing your feet to your hands. When you get up there, hands to the thighs, shine your heart forward. Exhale, fold. Just let your hands roll down your legs until you just want to stop. And then float the arms out and up, palms touch. Good, and hands come heart center. And release. All right, so let's come to the top of the mat and do a nice sun salutation to greet the morning. Okay, so here we are, mountain pose. We're going to keep it nice and basic here. Float the arms up, inhale. Exhale. When you swan dive, you're folding from your hip creases with a nice long spine, and the hands go wherever it's appropriate for them to go right now. Okay? Bring your hands to your thighs, hips back, shine your heart forward. Exhale, bring your hands down and take your right leg back. Hang out in this lunge for a second, wiggle that hip if you want. Okay, and let's do this, let's come into knee up or down plank. And slowly lower. We're going to change up the Cobra here a little bit. Slide your hands 6 inches out from your shoulders with your fingertips pressing into the mat. And then roll your shoulders toward your ears, down your spine. Use your fingertips to help you lift into Cobra on ridge tops. And release. Now bring your hands under your shoulders and find your way to downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. I know I said we're gonna keep this basic, but let's bring that right knee down again and float open to the left. Good. Bring the left hand down, come back to downward facing dog. And left knee down, float open to the right. And bring it down, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Take your right leg up. Take a big step forward, whatever big is for you right this moment, and walk the rest of the way, feet to the hands. Take a half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. Okay, so if you have, we just did a knee down side plank, right, from the down dog. If you have a knee up side plank, you can do that this time if you prefer, okay? All right, otherwise don't worry about it. That knee down side plank is a beautiful thing, isn't it? Feels good? Float the arms up, inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Bring your hands down. I'm going to come this way. Okay? And step back with your left leg now into that lunge. Wiggle around. Now find your plank, knees up or down, regular plank here. And release down to the mat. Chaturanga. Okay, so we're going to go back into Cobra on ridge tops. The arms, hands slide 6 inches out from the shoulders. Fingers are pressing into the mat, shoulders up, back and down. Look up and release. Now we're going to look up, Cobra, and turn toward the right. We're opening the front of that right shoulder a bit. The front of the left shoulder, and come center and down. Look up and turn toward the other side. And come down, hands back under the shoulders, find your way to down dog. Okay, we're going to start on the same side. We're going to go right knee down, open to the left. And if you want to straighten your right leg, you'll be here. Okay, bring it back and up to down dog. Certainly not a requirement, just an option. Left knee down, open to the left. And if you want, take that back leg straight. It's not any better, it's not worse, it's just different. And come back to down dog here. Inhale and exhale. Take your left leg up. Take a big step forward, whatever big is for you right now on that side. Walk forward. Take a half lift. Forward fold. And float the arms out and up. Palms touch, and hands come heart center, and release. So we used a lot of big muscles just now, and the energy centers in the body are really firing. So they're going to carry you all the way through today, through your weekend, through everything. Okay, inhale and exhale. Let's come back to equal standing here. And do a little bit of balance, okay? So we're going to come into a tree here, hands to the hips, feet are grounded, mind is calm. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Find a spot that isn't moving, and let's see about how we feel on the right side. Right heel up. Knee out. So when you turn your knee out, only turn your knee out as far as it can go without rotating the hip. Okay, so it might be a little more closed in than you're used to. Bring your right foot to your left leg. Woo! And then see about lifting the toes or not. See where you are this morning and release. Okay, let's try that on the other side. left heel, only rotate until you're comfortable and not twisting anything. And then see how the left side is doing. See how it feels when you bring your left foot. Both sides might be challenging today, that's fine too. Bring it down, shake it out. Okay, you can always stay here with your toes on the mat and your heel just kickstanded on your opposite leg. Are we ready? Heel up, knee out, foot placement, hands to heart center. And what happens if you wobble? That's great. Inhale, and that's what trees do. And release. They stay grounded, but they have flexibility. Okay, here we go. Left heel, knee out, foot placement, hands to heart center. And release and shake it out. All right, so you all know a lot of variations to tree. You might want to take your arms up, you might want to sway, you might want to stay right here. One time on the right, one time on the left. Play with your tree. And when you feel like you're finished with this, come back to mountain pose. Feel your feet grounded. And remember that swaying and centering we did at the beginning of class. Maybe move into that a little again. Move around, rock around, sway and center. And then come back. Feel that balance. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to take the legs wide with the toes turned out, hands to the hips, bending the knees over the toes. So make sure you're opening through the inner thighs. The knees are not coming forward. Open through the inner thighs. And we're going to come down and just feel that opening. Even place both hands on the inner thighs and press them back behind you. Okay? So now we're going to take the hands to heart center and take it up, squeeze the glutes, and take it back down. Take it up, squeeze the glutes, and take it back down. Take it up, squeeze, and down. Now we're going to pulse here. So pulse, 2, 3. Legs are wide open. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come up, squeeze, and heel toe your feet together. Shake the legs out. Feel that? Whew. Okay. So let's just go ahead and come into a triangle. So the legs are wide again. Right toes are turned to the right. Left toes are in at an angle. In triangle, both legs stay straight. We take the arms out. We're going to reach forward with the right arm and release, reach and release, reach and release. Now reach, 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 and let the right hand come to the leg gently. Left arm up, shoulders are stacked. Yep, beautiful triangle. Now let's see how it feels to change the gaze. Take your gaze toward your foot, and then take your gaze toward the center of your room, straight ahead, and then take your gaze toward your fingertips, your left fingertips, and then look straight up. Come on up. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn the left toes to the left, right toes in at an angle. Arms gracefully out, and we're going to release and back. Forward and back. Forward and back, and now coming to the left. Left hand gently down, right arm up, shoulders are stacked. Take your gaze toward your left foot. Bring your gaze towards center, and take your gaze towards your right fingertips. And then bring the arms up, hands to the hips, turn all 10 toes forward, and fold halfway. Your index fingers are in your hip creases. Just fold halfway forward here, or less. Halfway or less. And bring it up. Okay, so now we're going to go back to that halfway. Stay less if you want. Go deeper if you want. Let the hands slide down the legs maybe, or to the mat. Nice long spine, forward fold. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands to your waist. Come halfway up. Come the rest of the way up. And bring your legs together. You might like to hop, landing with soft knees, or you might heel toe. Does not matter. We're coming back to mountain pose at the top of the mat. Now, if you have something that you want for final relaxation, a sweater, a pillow, whatever you want, have it nearby. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, let's see where the swan dive goes now. We're just observing. Float the hands down. Legs are a lot warmer. And hands to the thighs, hips back, shine your heart forward. Hands down, and find your way to down dog. And if you're done with down dog for this practice, bring your knees down and be in table. Either way, we're going to let the hips move. And then, if you're still in down dog, bring your knees down, sit off to the side, and come back to seated mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. We're going to seal in some of the benefits from our practice with a little Lotus Mudra. Remember that hand position? So with a nice long spine, turn your palms up, exhale, and then as you inhale, draw the arms long and overhead. Take the heels of your hands together, your thumbs and your pinkies, so you have this open vessel here collecting all the goodness from your practice. And then exhale your hands to your heart to seal it in. And now release your hands by your side, bend your knees, and let's roll down. Roll down gently to the mat. When you get here, extend your arms and legs long. Exhale, draw your knees in. Give yourself a nice little hug here. You might have your hands on your shins or your hamstrings. Either way. Okay. Now let's come into happy baby. So you, again, might be holding your hamstrings. You might be holding the insides or the outsides of your feet. Your feet are flexed like you're going to make footprints on the ceiling. And then rock around. Release that spine. So you're getting a spine massage and more hip opening in your happy baby. And come back to center. Bring your legs to touch and put your hands on your knees. The hands will not leave the knees as we make some circles here. Press forward with the knees, and then to the right, in and to the left. Forward, right, in and left. Nice and slow. You're making nice little circles for the spine here. The hands don't leave the knees, so it's a small movement. Holding knees in, and we're going out to the left, so reversing in and to the right, circling around. The next time your knees are in, hold them there, bring your hands down by your side, and either just take your legs a little bit apart, about hip-width distance, or take your legs straight up into legs up the wall, so we can work the ankles, point and flex the feet. And circle your ankles one direction and the other. Bring your feet down to the mat. Open and close the fingers. Wiggle those fingers. And rotate the wrists one direction and the other. Hands down and let your neck, let your head just roll from side to side. Checking the neck. And come back to center here, and then start to find your final relaxation position, scanning the body to see if anything needs to move or wiggle. If you want your legs straight or your knees bent this morning, however that's going to go for you. Find your most relaxing, comfortable final relaxation pose here. So as we did the lotus to help seal in the goodness from our practice, so does final relaxation help us seal in all the benefits of our practice. So when you're nice and comfortable, inhale through the nose and slowly exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And slowly and gently exhale, releasing yourself onto the earth. Your work is finished. Let the earth support you as you just be in your final relaxation. Begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite movement back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And on your next inhale, stretch your arms and your legs long. Exhaling, draw your knees in. Give yourself a nice little hug here. Find your way over to a side. And back up to a nice, easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.